Hello everyone, my name is Avanito and welcome back to another episode of Trails of Cold Steel. So today we are going to move on into chapter 5, which is the final chapter I think. Yeah, so without further waiting, let's go. Wednesday.
Mid-August. It was the peak of summer, and the sweltering sun was beating down on the residents of Trista. After returning from Heimdall, we were given a whopping 5-day summer vacation before the school year resumed. Turns out, Thor sticks to its military roots, only granting extended vacations to students over the New Year's holiday. However, nobles are allowed to visit home, ostensibly to give them time to become familiar with their family's holdings. And, as you might expect, that meant most students from classes 1 and 2 spent summer away from Trista.
Wow, alright, that's a very nice perk.
Meanwhile, classes 3 through 5 were stuck on campus, envying the nobility as they studied and trained as usual.
Yep.
The other members of Class 7 and I chose to stay in Trista as well, facing the heat with our fellow students.
(8:13). It's so hot, I'm dying in here. I'm sick of this heat already. Talking about it just making me feel even hotter. The academy should install the Orbital Air Conditioner, at least then it'll be a little easier to cope. Orbital Air Conditioner? What is that? Well, it's this device that blows out cool air to help regulate a room's temperature. So I guess it's a new invention then. Maybe it'll help you if you think of it as the opposite of a stove. Wow, that sounds kind of wizardly. I've heard of them, but aren't they supposed to be prohibitively expensive? Only the most modern building seems able to afford them. Do you have one in your house? Well, there's one in the Rainford Company's corporate headquarters, yeah. It'd be nice if my mom could spare one, you know, for the academy she sits on the board of directors for. Yes. Seems a bit much to hope for. This is a military academy, so I doubt we can expect to be indulged quite that much. Still, a mission to help us keep cool in the summer. Whoever first invented that should get a medal. I'll admit, the summer heat here is more difficult to cope with than in Nagorn. But as long as I think of it as another part of my training, it doesn't bother me all that much. Barrierheart gets a similar summer heat wave, but there's usually a breeze blowing in from the canyon at this time of the year. That does make summers a bit easier to manage. My hometown's up in the mountains, so it's pretty cool even around this time of the year. Actually, now that you mention it, I would have thought you three would go back home for the summer, being nobles and all. You were given permission, weren't you? If everyone else was going home, I would consider it. But in the end, I decided against it. I mean, it wasn't all that long ago I get to see Alice. Maybe next year. I came here to train. Until I feel like I've made significant progress, I have no intention of returning home. Some of you saw my father's mansion. Do you think I'll go back to a place like that willingly? I'd much rather stay here and take my chance with heatstroke. You're really that uncomfortable at home, huh? Still, hot as it is, there's a lot going on right now. I doubt all the people headed to that conference at the end of the month have much time to be worrying about the heat. You make a good point. You're talking about the West Lemuria Trade Conference, right? That's the one. There's never been an international conference on that scale before. At least not in modern times. Mayor De Turquoise, who also happens to be the International Bank of Crossbell's CEO, was the one who first proposed it. I've heard that Prince Olivert will be attending on behalf of His Majesty the Emperor. The Chancellor Osborne is supposed to be attending too. Seems crazy to think we met them both just a few weeks ago. The Chancellor in particular was a pretty intimidating figure. Seems like a big scary monster. I've heard he served in the Imperial Army before becoming a politician. 10-11 years ago, His Majesty entrusted him with the position of Chancellor. Supposedly, full 70% of the Imperial Army is under his jurisdiction. His real fame comes from establishing most of the nation's railway network, concentrated on the capital. Though he's also been responsible for annexing several small countries and independent states around Eroponia. I believe that all took place without any bloodshed, though, at least as far as I'm aware. I won't put too much stock in what he's selling. Military spending in this country has increased exponentially since he took up his position as Chancellor. And that's only possible thanks to the tax revenue he gets from the people of Heimdall and those annexed nations. Well, he was the one who ordered the construction of those 2 railway guns that got pointed at Crossfell too. At one point, everybody was on the verge of a full-scale war with Calvert because of those things. Oh yeah, I heard that it was actually Liberal that proposed a way to avoid an armed conflict. They ended up signing the non-aggression pact, right? Yeah, though as I'm sure you've noticed, there's still quite a bit tension between those 2 countries. I won't be surprised if the issue reared its head again during the trade conference. Chancellor Osborne been a really popular figure in the capital though. Popular enough that he seems to have a group of terrorists after him. Or he controlled the terrorists, you know? You never know. He could be the one who funded it. He does seems to be the Imperial Liberation Front's main target, doesn't he? You know, the hammer of judgment that shall topple the dictator and all that. Indeed, they seem to harbor a deep-seated grudge against him. Their anger seems a bit unusual in its intensity, didn't it? It does seem like a type who'll make a lot of enemies, especially with a face like that. Well, I'd rather not speak ill of my father close away, but seems like they are in the same mind. Come to think of it, isn't the instructor awfully late? It's well past time for the homeroom to start. True, it should have started about 10 minutes ago actually. I swear that woman. She better not be sleeping off another hangover back at the dormitory. Won't put it past her. I wish I could say there's no way our upstanding instructor will do that, but I won't be surprised.
Excuse me? I'll have you know I did no such thing. Today.
Instructor?
Good morning, Instructor.
Morning, everyone! Anyway, I'll have you know I've got a good reason for being late today.
An exam?
And that reason is, we're going to be welcoming a new classmate today.
Who? Who is the new classmate? Oh no, I'm interested.
What?
A transfer student at this time of year?
Yeah, I mean, isn't that a bit too late?
Seriously?
All right, come on in.
Righto.
Oh my god, it's him. Oh,
Huh?
why?
Crow?
But isn't he a second-year student?
Yeah, why you say transferred in here?
I'm Crow Armbrust. Starting today, I'll be joining you fine folks as a member of Class 7. It's gonna be pretty sweet, guys.
What?
What? I mean, how?
Are you sure you want to know? It's a long tale fraught with the intrigue of school politics.
Come on, just tell us.
I don't think I'd put it quite like that. Back in his first year, he slacked off so much that he ended up failing a few of his classes. Then he came crying to me in a panic like, "Oh, me, Instructor Sarah. They're not gonna let me graduate.
I really love the voice actor. They are such amazing at voicing these characters.
So, as a special exception, he's going to be joining us for the next 3 months to pay for his laziness.
You can't be serious.
That's an even more pathetic reason than I was bracing myself for.
I think you already know that Crow was one of the trial users for the Arcus test they ran last year. So I thought he might be a good role model for you. In that sense, anyway. And don't forget, he'll also be joining us on our future field studies, too.
Oh, okay.
Nice. Looks like you saved me the trouble of having to explain it all. Anyway, let's let the good times roll. Oh, and since we're all classmates now, no need for all that sweet talking you lay on the other second years, all right? Right.
Easier said than done, I fear.
If he was any more laid back, he'd be comatose.
Instructor, I can't help but notice you left the door open.
Wait, is there someone else too?
Oh my god. Another one?
Huh?
Come on, who is it?
Are you serious?
Oh, I was hoping to catch you off guard. All right, come on in and say hello.
Ugh, I thought you forgot I was out in the hall!
Oh my god, it's you! Hello there, we've met before. In North Highland? Yes. We've met in North Highland, and you are pretty strong. I like it, actually. Well, that was very surprising. I didn't expect that she will be joining the freaking school academy.
What?
What?
You must be joking.
Yeah, I know.
Hey, aren't you...
You're the girl we met in the Nord Highlands. Yuppers! Long time no see, guys.
Aren't you a Jaeger? No, you are not. Wait,
But
I
I see a
forgot.
couple of you I don't know, so I guess I better introduce myself.
Yes, Miss Milliam.
I'm Milliam. Milliam Orion. And this here is Eric Getlam, but we'll just call him Lammy for short.
What the hell is that?
Same reaction when I saw it for the first time.
Holy crap!
It's that thing we saw at Ark's fort.
So this is that strange girl you met in the Nord Highlands.
Oh, and a little house rule before anything gets blown up. No bringing that thing out in the classroom. If he accidentally smashes a wall or blasts through the ceiling, I'm the one who's gonna get chewed out for it.
Boo! Fine.
Oops.
Nice to meet you guys.
Tell me you're kidding. Please?
I really wish I could.
Well, I can see we're in for some fun times these next 3 months.
I don't know, man. She could be the one who bring the freaking bad luck into this class at least. Considering that in the prologue, we've never seen her. So I'm wondering what happened here. Is she a spy or not? Because we didn't see her in the prologue when we are in the crisis, I think. Yeah. I wouldn't be surprised if she's a spy. But if she's not a spy, then yeah, I would welcome her. 3 days went by. At first, no one was so sure what to make of a Crow Ambrose and Intelligence Division agent William Orion sudden transfer into Class 7. Oh, she's Intelligence Division. I thought she was a third party from another organization. It's been so long since I've reached that part, so I forgot. But within a matter of days, it felt almost like they'd been there all along. I'm sure none of you need to be reminded that it was none other than Emperor Dracus who ended the War of the Lions. But did you know that historical records tell us he had amazingly few soldiers under his command? Initially, his allies numbered only a few confidants and several warriors from north. And while supporters rallied to him in each region, his rank still couldn't hope to compare to the other prince's army. Nonetheless, they continued to advance, liberating region after region, and after half a year of bloody battles, Prince Darkles made perhaps his most well-known supporter. William, right? Would you happen to know the historical figure to whom I'm referring? Sure do! Lioness Sandlot, also known as the Lance Maiden. Oh, right you are. Well done. Sandlot was the daughter of a count who ruled over a remote region, and on council as she showed a great martial skill from a young age. In particular, her skill with the lance was unparalleled. No records exist of her ever being bested in combat. The Lance Maiden also had a group of mighty warriors under her command, who fought alongside her in battle. Perhaps you'd like to eliminate us as to the name of this famous band, Rain? I don't freaking know. It's been so long since I've read the freaking book in this game. Goodness gracious, come on, just don't throw me into this kind of question. The group of mighty warriors led by Lance Maiden. That's the... I've heard of Growth Raider. And I've heard Iron Raider. For sure it's not Stall Raider. I'm confident enough that this is between Aizen and Growls. Aizen, let's choose Aizen. The Aizen Ritter, also known as the Iron Knights. They were a band of knights said to be able to charge across the battlefield like lightning, cutting down all their path. Is it right? Oh! Oh boy, lucky. I guess my memory still kinda work. Correct, you've done your homework. The Wandering Prince met the Lance Maiden one day during the prolonged conflict in a remote region of the country. After recognizing each other as reliable and trustworthy, they pledged to fight together under a united banner. With the Lance Maiden and her knights bolstering his ranks, Darkle's army swept through one region after another. In just a year, he was able to defeat the other princes and free the imperial capital, Heimdall. As an interesting footnote, the castle the Iron Ritter used as their base of operations 250 years ago just so happens to be only a hop, skip, and a jump away from Laura's home in Lickern. And that is... Indeed, it's known as a what the hell? Lohengrin. Indeed, it's known as Lohengrin Castle. It's a beautiful old building situated on the shore of the Lake Abel, to the west of Lickern. Oh, you've mentioned that before? Does anyone live there now? No, due to the dangerous terrain there, no one goes near it. These days, it exists simply as a relic of a bygone age. The Arside family is responsible for the care and maintenance of the castle, though really, only minimal work is done. Speaking of the Arside house, wasn't one of your ancestors the Iron Ritter second in command? Indeed, Lance Maiden's most trusted assistant and confidant, from what I understand. The Sandlot family line ended with the death of the Lance Maiden, and it's partly because of that the Arside family mourns her death each year. I see. Ooh, what a fascinating story. Lickern, huh? Never had a mission there, so I've never been able to go. Maybe I should stop by when to the Berry Heart a while back. And Crow is leaving. You think she'll at least try to conceal the fact that she gets sent all over the country on a secret mission? I know. She totally just let it slip that she was doing something in Berry Heart too. Well, I suppose it's better than her being all distant and cagey over us. Yes. Okay, so tomorrow's a free day, which means that next Wednesday you'll have your usual practical exam. You better all bring your A game. Oh, William and Crow, a few must have instructional materials you guys are going to need as a part of Class 7 finally show up. I'll hand that stuff off to you once we are done here, so I want you to come with me to the faculty lounge. Righto! Man, what a drag. Alright, homeroom's out for the day. Flee while I can. I guess, if you'll do the honors. Yes, instructor. Alright. Well. For your information, I am stumbling a lot of words in this episode. You guys might not notice it because I might cut it out, but yeah, my mouth just won't talk properly here. So, what do you think? Well, I don't think we have to be on our guard around her at least. Same. Though, I'd rather she kept that giant silver thing of hers hidden. I don't think she's a bad girl. I was taking a nap in the courtyard yesterday, and she came and fell asleep next to me. What does that have to do with whether or not she's trustworthy? They look like a couple of kittens all grow up together. Their personalities may be worlds apart, but they are both rather cat-like in their own ways. She can be more than 12 or 13, still practically a child. Yeah, you're right. She's so chipper all the time that it's hard to really be cold toward her. Yeah, I don't think I could bring myself to spurn her. She's got this natural charm, I think. Be that as it may, her presence here reeks of blood and iron, if you take my meaning. Well, it certainly seems that way.
As such, I'm planning on granting you a bit of additional assistance. I should have it ready for you in a few weeks' time.
Is that what you mean? It's hard to believe a girl like that could be an agent of the Intelligence Division. But just going off what happened in the north, there's not much that would make me doubt it now. And then there's that thing, Arigatom. That's always with her. She calls it Remy, but aside from its name, we don't really know anything about it. It seems to be made from some strange material with both metallic and ceramic properties. Hard, but pliable. Agreed. It doesn't look like anything you could make even with the most cutting-edge orbital technology. When I touch it, it felt really nice and cold. Wow, so you actually touch it. It has an escape may notice that it seems strikingly similar to the combat shell we fight in our particular exams. I think it's safe to assume that they share some kind of common origin. Yeah. The instructor said she was forced to accept it, though in a sense, Million was forced on us too. You are welcome to think what you will, but I don't trust her. Either way, she's technically our classmate now, like it or not. It may be a little early to tell whether we can trust her as a friend, but we should be able to figure out pretty quickly whether we can count on her as a member of Class 7. Ah. Well, that's a logical way of breaking it down at least. You're right, it's still pretty early to make sweeping judgments. Knowing her background would be great, but that's really important is whether we can count on her in a fight. Agreed, as a student of a military academy, that's probably the most important issue. We'll have to wait and see. Well, considering we are living in the same dormitory, it'll be good if we all get along. Yeah, I won't want her to think we are trying to make her feel unwelcome either. And then there's Crow. What's he like, Rin? You seem like you get along with him very well. I didn't feel treated quite like that. If I had to say, I'll describe him as a capricious gambling addict way too prone and end up for every hand. Aldius, help us. It sounds like the kinds of Miss Crane one would be better off avoiding. You can count on him when the chips are down though. He really helped me out last month when Alice went into the old schoolhouse. He's good in a fight and pretty handy with his arcus too. Maybe we are worrying over nothing then. Still, I'm not really sure how to connect with them, you know? Well, at least we are in the spare dorms for the time being. We just have to see how things go. Oh, finally. Well then, I guess we just go back to the dormitory, I think? Yeah. Or not.
Hello, Reen Schwarzer speaking.
Oh, hi there, Reem.
Toa.
Do you have a moment?
Yes.
Toa? Well, this is a surprise. What can I do for you?
You've got a new student in your class now,
Yes.
right? Well, her student notebook is ready, so I figured it'd be best to get it to her as soon as possible.
Alright. Get it.
And since you handled it last time, would you mind coming to get it for her?
Oh, you're talking about Milliam. Sure thing. I'll come get it right away. You want me to swing by the student council room then?
That'd be great. Thanks.
She sure doesn't waste any time. I should head on over to the student council room before it gets too late.
Alrighty. Alright. Let me check every NPC first before going to the student council. Oh. Reinforcer. It seems as though you've been working very hard in your field study, and even harder even when you help the student council. I can hardly imagine how many people you've helped tackle their problems. I was showing compassion and honor. As an instructor here at Doors, you could not have made me prouder. Haha, that's very kind of you, but I'm not sure I've done anything someone else in my shoes wouldn't have. To be honest, I would say that people I've helped have let me develop as a person, so it's anything but a chore. Haha, the more you talk, the more right I know I am. I hereby present you with the Medal of Compassion. Oh, so it's one of the medal. Oh, I didn't expect I would get it very soon. Huh. Mr. Shell won this last year, so you know you are in good company. While this is far from a formal award ceremony, I do hope you'll accept. Even so, this is quite an honor. Of course I'll accept. Thank you very much. Having the ability and the will to help others is a precious thing. I hope that you continue to do so as you grow older. Thank you. I didn't expect I would get that very soon. Compassion. One of the 4 Lionheart medal, given by Instructor Beatrix. Wow, EP 100. That is very powerful. Okay then, I will choose that later on for someone that is fit for it. Oh Rin, come here sake. You know you've got a real air of confidence since you first show up here at Doors. Ah, really? I haven't really noticed much of a difference. But maybe it's because of all the difficult opponents we've had to face over the course of the year. Yeah, I've heard you've been through a lot in this field study or whatever. I've gotta give this to someone, so I figure it might as well be you. Oh, what? I'm in charge of handing out of the Lionheart medal this year, so yeah. It's a medal of valor. Congrats. Thank you. Wow, thank you so much. It's a real honor to be awarded something like this. Well, keep up the good work I guess. Crow and Angelica got it last year, and to be honest, I think you're on track to accomplish just as much as they did. I don't know if I'll be able to pull that off. But this is going to motivate me to work even harder from now on. Another medal, wow. Seriously, how many medals I'm going to receive this episode? Wow. Well, Toa said she wanted me to come to the student council room. Let's go. Knock knock.
The door's open. Come on in.
Sorry if I disturbed you.
Oh, Reen. Not at all. Sorry for making you come all the way out here.
It's fine.
Don't worry about it. It's class business anyway. That's quite the spread you've got on your desk there. Is it just me, or does your workload only ever seem to increase?
Well, I've got a little extra going on right now that's keeping me a little busier than normal.
Impressive.
Anyway, this is Milliam's notebook.
Alright.
Crow's already got one, along with the added pages on the Arcus units you all have, so she's the last one who needs it.
Alright, I'll be sure to pass this on to Milliam next time I see her.
Thank you.
Actually, if you don't mind my asking, how much do you know about why she's here at the Academy?
All I know is that she came with a recommendation from the Army's Intelligence Division, really. You know those combat shells you fight in your practical exams? They're being used with the Emperor's authorization. Apparently, it's something similar for Milliam. They can't deny her admission if the Emperor's pushing it through.
This goes all the way up to His Majesty?
Seems like it. The Chancellor was the one who set up both the Intelligence Division and the Railway Military Police. But neither of those organizations could have been established without His Majesty's consent. That's what's unusual.
But isn't it normal? I mean, of course you need the king consent to make that kind of organization.
Anyway, because of that, the Academy can't really turn down a direct referral with that kind of backing.
Yeah.
So that's how it is. But even accounting for that, I never would have expected Crow to be transferred into our class too.
Yeah, that's the interesting part.
Yeah, I was just as shocked as you when I found out. I knew he was a habitual class cutter, but I always figured he at least had enough credits to graduate. Oh, I feel like a failure as student council president for not noticing. Maybe even a failure as a friend.
It's okay, Toa, please.
Whoa there! I think you're being a little hard on yourself.
Yeah, you've pushed yourself so much, Toa. Like, look at that desk. My goodness, you're so busy.
What about Angelica? Does she have enough credits to graduate?
Angie at least makes sure to attend the classes she needs for graduation. Apparently, Crow not only hadn't attended enough class units, he also didn't turn in some essential assignments.
I see.
But as long as he's active and engaged with his Class 7 work over the next couple months, he'll be able to graduate.
Ah. Still, I get the distinct feeling this 1-2 punch of transfer students wasn't just a happy coincidence. Am I right?
Well, yeah. The principal thought placing Crow in Class 7 might be beneficial for the rest of you too. His grades might be a sorry sight, but he really knows how to get things done when he wants to. Did you know he was responsible for all of the event planning at last year's Academy Festival?
Really?
Crow did that? Voluntarily?
It might be kind of awkward having a second-year student in your class, but I hope you guys will all get along. That goes for Milliam too, of course. She might have an unusual background, but at the end of the day, she's still a 13-year-old girl.
Yeah. She's so young. We are like in high school, right? Which is 15 to 16 years old.
Yeah, I get what you mean. So she really is 13 then?
Yeah, she scored really well on her entrance exam though, so I think she can handle the curriculum fine.
As expected from the intelligent division.
She might be small, but she can roll up her sleeves with the best of them.
Now where have I heard of someone like that before?
Yes.
Oh, sorry. Looks like I've got a call coming in.
Go ahead and answer. I don't mind. I wouldn't want you to miss anything important.
Alright. Excuse me then. Hello? Reen Schwarzer speaking.
Hello, Reen. It's your favorite instructor here.
Hello.
Are you still on the Academy grounds by any chance?
Yes, I am.
As much as it pains me to say it, I am.
No need to sound so suspicious. It's just that after I gave Milliam all the things I had for her, she just took off somewhere. You know how she tends to be kind of a mischief maker, so could you find her and drag her back to the dorms for me?
Alright. I can only imagine what would happen if she were to flash that silver thing of hers around on the Academy grounds again.
Okay.
Yeah, I'd really rather avoid a repeat of yesterday.
Yeah, please. Please don't destroy anything with that thing.
Anyway, I leave it in your capable hands, brave leader of Class 7. Mwah.
Wait a second. When did I become the...
And then she hung up.
She really does trust you. Anyway, I'll let you go then. Are you still up for helping me with a few requests tomorrow?
Yes, Toa.
Of course. I'll be around. Still, I know you've got a full slate and all, but try not to overwork yourself. And if there's anything else I can do to make life a little easier for you, don't hesitate to ask.
Sure. And thanks.
Alright, I guess I'll better start looking for Milliam. But where do I even start? She could be almost anywhere. I should probably ask a couple of the others for help. I don't will accomplish much just checking places at random. I bet she's in the old schoolhouse building. Come to think of it, I haven't gotten Crow's number yet either. I think the other classmate will be enough for this, though I should remember to ask him when I get a chance. Alright, that should be fine. Go. Alright, I understand. It doesn't seem wise to leave her on her own. I imagine it's such a change of scenery for her that she's just walking around taking it all in. Yeah, I think you're right. I doubt she's left the academic grounds yet, though, so we should be able to find her. I'll just have to think, if I were new here, what would seem the most interesting? Then check all those places. I agree. We'll need to get her back to the dormitory at once. Alright, it's still locked, so she's not in there. But the game might send us to here again. Remember when Alice was in here? When we checked it last time, it was locked. But then when we check it again after checking a couple places, it isn't locked anymore. So yep, we need to trigger an event before going back to the old class building. So she's in here. No, she's upstairs, not in the pool area. Oh, there she is. Oh wow, we found her in one single try. Wow, look at all that water. That's gonna be refreshing. I kinda wanna take a dip. Phew, we finally found you. It was the first building we checked in, and we found her in here. Oh, okay. What a luck today. Oh, hey Rain. Hey, do you know if I get to take swimming lessons while I'm here? I can't think of a reason why you should call. Has instructor given you your school swimsuit yet? Nah, all I got today was my uniform. She told me I'll get it tomorrow. I can't wait though. I wish I could go swimming right now. Don't know what the word lesson means to you. You guys think too much. Besides, all this bull talk really makes me wanna go for a swim. Oh, I know. William? Oh, I mean, I guess your suit can act like a swimsuit. Ta-da! I can wear this. It's totally waterproof and dries in no time. Now it's no problem if I get wet. Please think this over. You gonna jump from there? On your marks, get set, go! And she hits the water. William, are you okay? Yeah, she's fine. That was way too fun. Come on in, water's nice and cool. She just doesn't care, does she? I don't think the world's ready for this level of idiocy. At the very least, I'm not. You just go get her. Huh? Where will William go? She timed her escape perfectly. She was headed toward the girls' locker room, so you probably just missed her. She probably figured we were going to drag her back to the dorm. Well, we should look somewhere else. God damn it! Stop running around, William, come on. Let's check the girls' locker room then, if we could. Nope, we still cannot, of course. I guess we need to go move on into the next building. Hello there. Found you again. Wow, so this is the orbital bike everyone's talking about. I'm gonna try it. Haha, you'll need some more fine tuning before you'll be able to do that. You do have the option of riding alongside me, however. I'm always feeling to take cute little ladies like you for a ride. Really? I kinda wanna have a race though. Wanna see you fly me faster than you wreck? I don't know what this slam is, but it takes some guts to challenge me to a race. Haha, now I'm really starting to take a liking to you. It didn't take long for those two to hit it off. Angelica and Josh are really good at taking care of others. Oh, hey there, what's up? Through this, Rin explained to George that instructors had asked them to drag Million back to the dorms. Ooh, you guys are too persistent. I'm not gonna let you catch me though. Our race is gonna have to wait. Very well. I look forward to seeing you around again. For sure, catch you later. Come on, you could just grab it hand uses. Wait up, William. And off she goes. You could have at least pretended to try and catch her, Angelica. Rain, sweetie, surely you've realized that I always side with my lovely ladies. I have to say though, she's even more peculiar than I've heard. Yeah, I really like to see the slimy she keeps talking about too. Tell her that she's always welcome here for us, will you? Alright. Okay, let's go search somewhere else. Oh, come on. Oh my goodness. Angelica is really dangerous for all ladies in the freaking academy. Well then, let's move on into that thing, I guess. Alright. Alright, stable it is. I haven't done this in forever! Onward, Majesty! Full speed ahead! Stop touching me there! That voice could mean anything but trouble. Oh, hey everybody! Are you still chasing me? What in the world are you up to? It's been so long since we went horse riding in North. I thought I would give it another shot. This is so fun! It's totally different than flying around on Lemmy. Can someone please control this girl? I'm really not confident enough to ride with someone else yet. Get off, now. You won't get any sympathy from me if you hurt yourself. Oh, you have to be so stubborn, Uses. You must get that from your dad. I'm not even going to dignify that with a response. And how would you know that what my father's personality is like to begin with? Wow, William even managed to throw Uses for a loop there. Who cares? I'm on the horse now. Time to ride! To the highway! Hi-yo, horsey! Way! You can't just grab the reins like that. And yep. Let's go! Oh my. Troublesome girl. William, wait! So began William's horseback adventures. She took off without the slightest concern for the words souls still left behind. After riding around with the terrified Paula for what seemed like an eternity, she finally came to a stop. Poor Paula. Oh, thank God, yes. That was the best! We should totally do it again sometime. Stop running around! Are you okay? I'm still breathing. Somehow. What a foolish child. She's got energy to spare, doesn't she? Hopefully she'll slow down by the time we catch up to her. Time to start looking in. My goodness. Where she is now? Oh, in the rooftop. Okay.
Wowee! There's so much cool stuff here! So this is Thor's military academy, huh? I think I'm gonna like it here. Ooh, I wonder what the view from the rooftop's like. Huh?
Yep, it's the old schoolhouse building. I should request you over here. Hey guys! Did you come looking for me again? Don't give me that hi guys. Rin's right, you know. We forgot the line and breadth of the girls looking for you. How about you stop playing around and come back to the dormitory? Sure thing. After the chest you let us on, you just giving up that easily? I doubt. Well, I've seen enough for one day. Tomorrow's a free day, so that's when I can really start exploring. At least she's the type to plan ahead. She's sure a lively girl. Yeah, let's put it like that. Alright, let's get her back to the dorm before she changes her mind. Agreed. You may also want to consider a leash. Wowzers, that was so much fun! This town's got a nice feel to it too. I think I'm gonna like it here. Oh, I wonder where I should go tomorrow. Well, I'm glad someone's having fun. Though maybe you could spare a thought for the people who've been running all over the schoolgirls looking for you. Here, here. Oh yeah, we should exchange Arcus numbers, William. We need to be able to reach you quickly if there's ever an emergency. Sure thing. Whenever it is, tell everyone else when you get back to the rooms, okay? Of course. Yay! Oh yeah, I should try calling Lecter and Claire later. I bet they'll be surprised. She really does seem like a typical 13-year-old girl for the most part. I must admit, it makes for quite an effective cherry. Come to think of it, what happened to that big doll of yours? Oh, you mean Lemmy? It's right here. What? Come on out! What? William, don't call him out here, or we will... Whoa, what's that? It's like a huge silver doll. This is so cool! Is it yours? Awesome! Huh, he sure is, isn't she? Isn't he? William? Looks like we've got our work cut up for us to get taking care of William. If she's going to be living at the academy, I need to find some way to drill some common sense into her. Eventually, we were able to pull the kids away and convince them to go back to their homes. And after forcing William to hide Arigatlum again, we made the trek back to the dormitory, siding all the way.
Hey guys, welcome back.
Welcome back, everyone.
Just been making myself at home here.
Crow?
What brings you to our dormitory?
Well, I am a member of Class 7 now, so I've been given the go-ahead to move into this dorm now.
What?
That seems rather abrupt.
But man, Sharon sure makes some amazing coffee. If I'd had a cup of that, I would have been banging down the door to join Class 7 months ago.
You flatter me, Master Crow. Would you like me to bring some of the cakes I baked earlier as well?
Do you even need to ask? Anyway, sorry it kinda came out of nowhere, but it's good to be here.
Looks like he's already made himself at home.
So you're gonna be living here too, huh?
Yep, us newcomers have to stick together, right? I just finished hauling all my stuff over from my old dorm. Looks like I ended up in the room right across from yours, Reen.
I see. I can already see things getting a lot more lively around here.
Ooh, man. Moving all those things really tired me out. I was hoping I could just stow all my junk in my old room, but Toa wouldn't let me.
I doubt that comes as any real surprise.
You must be pretty exhausted. Well, I suppose now's as good a time as any to officially welcome you to the Class 7 dormitory.
The pleasure's mine. And seriously, you don't have to make a big deal out of it. Come on, loosen up a little. We're classmates now. Just treat me like one of the gang and we're golden.
You sure about that? Alright, one of the gang it is. Feels weird to think of you that way after all this time, though.
If you insist.
Haha, well, don't strain yourself too hard there, Blondie.
I'll thank you to never call me that again.
Yes, come on. Bully uses, come on.
Oh, and if you guys don't mind, I want to get in on the action when you explore the old schoolhouse tomorrow. Gotta get back in the groove with my Arcus again, after all.
Huh? A schoolhouse? Who'd want to go to school on their day off?
Well, we've got this special schoolhouse here.
Oh yeah, the old schoolhouse.
Whoa, really? That sounds kind of
You wanna join? Sure. I will bring you into my team, if you want to.
I want to come too!
How did I know you were going to say that? Didn't I just get done telling you how dangerous it is?
Man, she's so freaking intelligent division. She knows. She has the experience on fighting many things.
Oh, you don't have to worry about me. As long as I've got Lammy, it'll be easy peasy. And if you didn't take me with you, I'd just break down the door and come after you. I wouldn't be surprised if she really did it either.
Alright. Have it your way. I'll be sure to let you and Crow know when I'm planning on heading into the old schoolhouse tomorrow. But don't just go wandering in there on your own without us, alright?
Yes, sir! Oh, I can't wait to see what it's like down there! So exciting! I might not even be able to sleep tonight!
It's a labyrinth full of monsters here, not a theme park.
Looks like I better give my pistols a little TLC tonight.
And that concludes my overview of the next field study schedule. How are things coming along on your end, Instructor Palestine? Well, I've contacted all of the relevant authorities, and I've also considered the group placement of our 2 transfer students. Excellent. Then let me ask you once more. Are you both certain that you are in favor of going forward with this? I do feel like it may be a bit early for them, but I see no reason not to. As students here, they are going to have to face it sooner or later. I am in full support. Furthermore, I've already secured the Lieutenant General's permission to proceed. Very well, then we will continue as planned. This may be difficult relative for the students of Class 7 to face, but I can only hope that grappling with it now will help guide them down the right path. And what is going to happen? We are reaching the climax of the story. Chapter 5, Signs and Omens. And I think this is where I will stop it here, after I able to save the... Oh. Hang on, let's go. I need to save first. Alright, this is where I will stop it here. Thank you very much for watching everyone. My name is Avnito and I hope you enjoyed this episode. And yeah, we got 2 new students into our Class 7, which is Crow and Millium. And honestly, I like Millium, but I hope she's not an evil one or a spy, because that will just ruin my image of her. I really like her. She's very cheerful and not really annoying, and she's very strong too, by the way. So that is a plus for me. So yeah, that's all about it. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. My name is Avnito and I will end it here. Thank you very much for watching everyone, and I'll see you guys later in the next video. Have a nice day and goodbye. See ya.